bright red tractor on Spring Hill Farm. He's always hard at work or play. If Farmer Fee's got a problem or a job to be done, it's Tractor Tom that saves the day. It's Tractor Tom, 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 Tom. What would we do without you? Successor Tom, 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 hurry. We couldn't do it without you. It was springtime on Spring Hill Farm. Tom and Buzz were ploughing the field. "It's great exercise to plough a field," said Buzz. "The metal rake was perfect to make its holes." "I'm glad you found it easy," said Tom. "My big plough was too heavy. That was when you took my battery out." "That was years ago, yet my mistake's never forgotten." "I never go far these days." Tom wondered what his friend was thinking. "What are you thinking about, Buzz?" he asked. Nothing, Tom," said Buzz. "Let's finish off the ploughing." Fee was checking the farm machines when she was getting out of the house. "Hello, you two," she said. "You've been busy." "We have," said Buzz. "It's nice to work here, but I was wondering if I could go far to the town." "You can't go there," said Fee. "You're needed on the farm." She pointed to a trailer of compost waiting to be taken. "Where's that going?" asked Buzz. "It's going to the tip. It's just over another hill," said Fee. Seeing the job needed to be done, Buzz decided to do it. But before he hooked up to it, Tom, when Fee wasn't about, went over to his friend, for he had an idea. "Fee thinks you're needed on the farm, but she doesn't know about what I found in the market town," said Tom. "In it, there's a large shed where many crates are stored for trucks to take." "What's inside the large shed?" asked Buzz. "Inside, I found a door nobody has ever seen. You might find out where the trucks take the goods, plus ours," Tom explained the secret. "That's a good idea. I'll have a look after this is delivered," said Buzz. So he took his compost to the tip. He went over 2 hills, arrived at the tip, and dumped the compost, then began sneaking to the town. "Working here, working far, I hope I don't run into tar." Rev, who was also at the tip, noticed the quad bike not leaving for home. "Where's he going?" he wondered. He went home to tell Fee. Buzz arrived in the market town. This was a first far row for Quadbike to make a big stretch. There was the shed on the other side. Tom said, "I can find the trucks taking the goods," said Buzz. "But I'm interested to see another country called Australia. Fee showed us a map, and I had a feeling of going to it. Oh, but I should let her know where I am." "Not here. The shed's a secret." So he sneaked towards the shed full of crates. No one was looking, so he went inside cheekily. Buzz came to the far side of the shed and went behind the crates. Hidden behind them was the door that Tom told him when he came here first, but it wasn't opened. There was a button on the floor. "I wonder if I can open it when it's pressed down," thought Buzz. It did open when he pressed the button. Some bushes were showing, but they weren't in the way. Buzz drove through the door. His headlights were wide open when he came to the other side. It was a forest, a quiet forest. But it didn't look like the ones back in Spring Hill. Magpies were singing. Although their calls sounded everywhere, he couldn't see them. All of a sudden, he noticed a road outside the forest. Curious, Buzz decided to drive out of the forest. Meanwhile, Tom was finished with the job and was on his way to the market town to find Buzz when Rev passed. "Hello, Tom. Have you seen Buzz?" said he. I don't think I've seen him," said Tom. "I'm heading to the town. You might tell Fee if he's gone to Australia." "That's strange. Fee said she was visiting the country. I'm to take her." And he drove on. Tom got worried. He didn't want his friend to get into trouble, so he raced to the market town. He found the shed, went inside, and found a glow coming from behind the crates. "Buzz has gone through there," he thought. He went to the hidden door before anyone had seen him. He found himself in the forest and could just see Buzz on the road. "Hello, Tom. I found this door, and here I am, in this suburb," he said. "I came to tell you that Fee's visiting this country, Buzz," said Tom. "You don't want to get into trouble." "Trouble with Fee? Said Buzz. "We're in Wedge Avenue. See that?" "Where, Buzz?" "The sign says so." They went to a signpost beside the main road. That's where we are," said Tom. "Fee said she was staying in a hotel somewhere in Kingston, We might beat her there. She'll never beat us. The boat is too slow for the journey. And she'll be sleeping. She didn't say goodbye to me when I didn't get home. Nor me. Come on, let's find Kingston. The two friends drove off out of Wedge Avenue. On the ship, Fee and Matt were talking about Tom and Buzz missing. I can't understand it, Matt. Tom and Buzz weren't at home, said Fee. It's not like them to leave without a trace, said Matt. I've got a note, said Rev. It's finished, but I didn't give it to you. Fee was surprised when she read the note. We're in Australia? How on earth did they get there? They need a boat. We may have a word with them, said Matt. I'll bet it's about when Buzz didn't go to the market town. Matt and Fee have known the farm machines for years, but sometimes don't know what mysterious things they could do. Rev hoped Tom wouldn't get into trouble.
Inspector Tom, Tom, what would we do without you? Say Chester Tom, hooray, we couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without you. Inspector Tom.